Today we're going to go over 6 different variations of shots that you can shoot off the dribble. The first one is very simple, it's just a 1 dribble pull up. Then we're going to move on to a 2 dribble pull up, step back, side step, cross pull, and end off with Hesi Pull. So to start things off, 1 dribble pull up, very simple. Just 1 dribble, 1, 2, and to it, rep both sides. The best way to sort of rep this off the dribble is rep as many different spots and shots as you can. So start on the corner, then the 45, top of the key, 45 and corner. For the purpose of this video, I'm just shooting from the middle. But start in the corner, start about 5-10 feet out and shoot 10 shots, 1 dribble pull up each way. 10 shots going right, 10 shots going left. Then move back 5 feet, so you're at the 12 to 15 feet, 10 shots going right, 10 going left. Then you go to the corner, same thing, 10 right, 10 left, you get the idea. If you go through all those spots, that's 60 shots per spot, and you get a good workout with 300 shots here. So when we're pulling up, the biggest thing with shooting off the dribble is staying balanced on your feet and stopping on a dime and being able to get the ball up and up off your defender. So when people say shooting balance, it doesn't necessarily mean all your toes, both your feet pointing at the basket. For all you know, you're in a very tough situation because there's various situations you could find yourself on the court. It's about regaining control, balance, and then getting up and over, shooting over defender. What's commonly talked about is the follow through with any shot, like make sure you're following through at the end of the shot. But when you're shooting off the dribble, there's a follow through with your foot or your leg that you kind of kick out that we see a lot of players doing. Like Kobe Bryant was big on this. Even in some of these in this workout and some of the shots, I kind of kick my leg out, which I like to call the follow through of the leg. Like when you're thinking of the fundamentals of your shot, it starts from the ground up. Like if your feet are out of whack, you're not generating the right power from your hips, and you're not all the way following through and being in control of your body, forget about the shot. So it starts from the ground up. So that's where we sort of talk about it. So that's the 1 dribble pull up. Then we got the 2 dribble pull up. I'm not going to go into too much of that since it is fairly basic. But now we get to the step back. So when you go step back, you got to be able to create enough space between you and your defender that you get a good look. So when you're stepping back, that first dribble, it's got to look like you're driving by your defender. You have to sell the drive. If you don't sell the drive, you're not going to be able to get an open step back on it. So whether you're going right or left, watch the footwork here. And there's my kick. I kick out because I needed to do it there. And when you're envision your defender, how do you sell the drive? You got to really emphasize it. And that doesn't just mean going overboard with it. Sometimes selling the drive is quick. Hesi in, step in, and then you quickly step out. It's just about throwing the defender off. So that's how you do a step back and then side step. Same idea, instead of you're going forward, you're just going to the side. This is a tougher shot. I don't really rep it out as much, but we see Jason Tatum do it a lot. Side step can be very good for when a defender flies by you. Like if you get a open 3, open mid-range, pump fake, side step instead of going into defense, that's going to be helping there because they see that their teammate is not covering you. So side step is very good in that scenario. And then the 5th one here is the cross pull. Again, this is a very lethal shot. If you're going to your step back, you got to think of every time your defender is guarding you, it's kind of like a game of chess. Like if you first hit them with a 1 dribble pull up, okay, they're going to cut you off. You can counter that with the step back. Now they know you can pull up off the dribble, you can step back. If they counter that and then you hit them with the side step, it's a game of chess. They will not be able to anticipate what you're doing next. And then you go to a cross pull. Cross pull, same idea. It starts with 1 dribble, 2 dribbles, whatever it is. Cross to the other side, pull, rep these out. And then the final one here is the Hesi Pull, kind of rocker step into it. KD does this a lot. And if you can get this one down, you're very unguardable off the dribble because you're just keeping your defender on your toes. When you rock into it, sort of Hesi there, that second that the defender kind of gets on their toes, freezes, that's when you got him. You can pull up right over them. Or if they overplay, then you can use the other combos that we've used here. You can drive by, 1 dribble pull up, you can pull it back, cross pull, or you can step back. And if you can play out of these 6 variations, sort of these fundamentals of what it means to pull up off the dribble, you're going to be a very tough cover, and you can do a lot of different sorts of things on the court. Try this out. Let me know if you have any questions. Next video, I'm going to be really diving deep into footwork. I think footwork is very important. It's a fundamental that a lot of kids sort of skip over today because everyone just wants to go straight into shooting. So that's going to be my next player development video. And let me know if you guys want to see any other specific video. I know I had a comment regarding how to improve range, so I got that on my list. But like, comment, subscribe. I'm all for it. Thanks.